law can impact what was a good intention. I spend all day, every day in the Web3 space. And one of the reasons I'm so careful to speak to other attorneys is because I know that different people coming at the law of Web3 from a different perspective are going to see a different opportunity and a different vulnerability. And so one of the things that I try to do with my clients is have a broad landscape of what are the different areas of law that could impact a project. And then part of my duty is to be able to step back and say, oh, you're going to be creating a token and you're going to be marketing and advertising around the value of that token. You need to speak to a securities attorney immediately, right? Because I know that that's going to be subject to the jurisdiction of the Securities and Exchange Commission. If someone is saying to me, I want to think about an NFT collection, then I'm going to, as an IP attorney, immediately be thinking about the copyright and trademark issues. If you are someone who is saying, I want to build out a business built around digital assets, and I'm the only person who has the seed phrases, then I'm going to say, we need some redundancies built in. We need to think through a trust and estates argument. If you're saying to me, we're all going to be anons, even though we're all US citizens, so we don't have to pay taxes, I'm going to say, you know what? I'm not the right lawyer for you because my first objective is my clients don't go to jail, and choosing not to pay taxes when you're a US citizen is against my standards. So, I mean, I think there's just one of the things about serving your clients well, coming full circle to what we were talking about in terms of curators, is having good faith in people who know what they're talking about, and then those people getting up and doing the work every day. I could imagine that there was quite possibly no bad intention with the circumstances that collection that you described, Iris, where it turned out that there was a hack and there was a vulnerability. That's the reality of technology, right? That's not a Web3 specific things. There are hacks in technology all the time. Software is not perfect. It's designed by people. And so could that creator have imagined that this hack was going to happen and then there was going to be litigation and any doxed members of the DAO were going to be sued? I'm sure that is not something they intended to happen. But this is why it's important, so that you can focus on the creative side, or you can focus on growing your business and serving your community, that you have quality professional advisors. And that's not specific to attorneys. That's also having a CPA who understands the Web3 space. That's having a board of advisors, right? Like if you're going to issue a collection, there should be 2-3 people who have a different perspective in the space who you can talk to, who can advise you and help fill those blind spots. I cannot ever tell someone you're going to cover all the risks, but I can say that I believe in an abundance of counsel, there's wisdom. And so having good people around you who see how the space is evolving and can raise their hand and say, maybe this is something we should think about. Maybe there are some ways we can try to cover off that risk is a good idea.